Now, Chris, this next tune, this was another YouTube submission. Tell us a little bit about this, because you might have been, it might appear as though you might have been in a rush or just coming or going somewhere that particular day.
Yeah, I was on my lunch break. I'm a parts manager at the Canadian Tire in Port Hawkesbury. And I'd heard about this contest through my girlfriend's stepdad. And I think I was getting close to the deadline or whatever. And it was always in the back of my mind, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. And it just so happened that was the time I had. And yeah, so I'm the Canadian Tire shirt guy.
Well, tell us a little bit about the song. You alluded to it a little bit earlier today with your interview on Big Dog, but give us a little bit more insight where the song came from.
Yeah, I kind of get that whole version of it today. Earlier today I was saying that when I lived in Halifax, I worked at a Salvation Army, and I just worked the weekends by myself, and I would just, basically people would drop off all their stuff. I'd go outside, bring it all in, lock the doors again, and kind of sort it all out, put it on the shelves, and kind of repeat that 3 or 4 times throughout the day. And it kind of dawned on me that I was the only person in the store on some Sundays, and it's just a bad thought, just kind of, because you're surrounded by stuff that people didn't want anymore, and you're there working. So that was the last day I worked there. But
now, when you wrote the song, was it on that last day? Did the idea for the song come that day? Did you write it that day, or was it sometime after working there?
This would have to be like 2 years later, I think.
Really?
It kind of resurfaced itself. Because, like I was saying, I get the inspiration from that, working that job, and also like when I had gone and seen Paul McCartney when he played in Halifax, and just blown away by him. And directly after the concert, I had to go out and buy all the Beatles records I could get ready. I'm still working on it, so if anybody has any right now, donations. But I don't know, I was ready to, it kind of took over my life. I just kind of, the whole Beatlemania thing that kind of struck me.
Still does.
And I guess I just had started. Actually, I thought it was going to be like the Beatles record collection and all this stuff, but I guess it didn't. I kind of wanted to go down that road with the title, but I guess that job, that concert, and around the end of that summer when he played there, my band nickname was kind of defunct and fell apart. No one actually said that I quit, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, there was no absolute about it, but it was just something that we all had to stop doing. We had to walk away from it, even though we didn't have to do it, or didn't want to do it. But, yeah, this is a record collection. I'm digging deep for gold, and where it is I don't know. When I get my hands on you, I'm never letting go, no. No, no, no. Sunday afternoon at the thrift store, you spend your student loans on things you can't afford, giving a new home to something that someone didn't want anymore. And now it's gone. Well, I don't want to walk away and leave you alone, but I gotta go and walk away heading in the opposite direction with half the record collection. I'm waiting for the dust to die down so I can lay my hands and eyes on what I found, with you. On what I found with you. Oh, and I wanna have we'd have the record collection. Walk away heading in the opposite direction. We'll have for the record collection. I'm digging deep for gold. I'm digging deep for gold. Yeah, I'm digging deep for gold.
Yeah.
Good song. Indeed. Absolutely. And it's right after your mention of the seeing McCartney and the Beatles, you can see the influence that they would have had in that tune now. So that's a nice tie in that. That's been the great thing about these shows, is that audiences get a chance to have a bit of that insight into sort of the headspace of where these songs get created, that they may not otherwise have the opportunity to do. So I think this is a wonderful forum to have this type of conversation. So that's great. I'm glad you shared that story with us. Thank you.
Thank you.